Hello guys and welcome. We are back with another review and finally got this free pack arrived today. So yeah, I've got the box here at the side. It's the Venom, Riot and Agony free pack. I did the unboxing and there was nothing to hit with an axe, because it's all plastic free, which is great. We all love that, don't we? So we'll start off with the big guy, the main one. Well, the main one, I say the main one's Venom, but the big guy in the pack. Pretty much start with the worst, I guess. So this week comes with just like a blade, all painted in really detailed blue. All solid blue, so that's probably going to be painted again. But let's go on to the actual look of the figure. Now, he looks cool, but he is literally just a repaint of the big Venom and Toxin that we've had before. He's literally just painted blue. There's nothing else on this guy. There's a bit of black, but he is painted blue. And it's a shame really, because they could have really done well with this, but I guess I'm going to need to paint him. Add some weathering to him, maybe a bit of black, some white, grey, all sorts of colours, because he's literally only painted blue. It comes in box with the back taken off, obviously, to fit in there better. Articulation wise, pretty much just same as any old big figure. Goes up to about there. Arm wise, elbows, he is quite stiff as well, so just be careful. Elbows go to a 90 degree, and then he's got wrist hinge up and down. You can change it for this as well. Doesn't come with a fist, which is annoying. It seems he's got a fist on the box. God, but his arms are quite long as well. He can crunch quite far, actually, all that way, and back not at all. Legs can go up that high, and they've got double joints, but only go to there. Standard really for the big figures, and his feet go almost flat to then that angle. There's no rocker. So head wise, he does actually go quite far with his head. It goes all the way up and down that far, full rotation, and you've got a little bit of a rocker there as well. It's on a ball joint, but it's also on quite a large hinge as well here. So yeah, I guess he's okay. He could be a lot better, but he is definitely the worst out of the pack. And we'll get into the others now. So what I'll do is I'll do Venom. Stand him there. Right, Venom, best one in the pack. I have the movie Venom, but I quite like comic Venom. He's one of the iconic kind of looks for him as well. So he comes with the most in the whole pack. Comes with a head, two fists, well, two heads, two fists. So you can change him up quite a bit on this, but the articulation on this guy is really good, and we're going to get into that now. So articulation wise, we'll go over his main looks in a minute, but articulation wise, he goes forward that far, back that far, so quite a way, and it's quite a big butterfly joint here as well, which is really nice to see. up, it's just up that high is hindered by his shoulders there. He's got full rotation, bicep, swivel, double joints, but only goes to there, it's hindered by his bicep, and full wrist rotation and an up and down hinge. Going down to the ab area, he's got an ab crunch, goes down to about that far, and back that far. Head wise goes up that far, down that far. Legs, he's got waist swivel as well, I forgot to say he's got that as well. Legs go up that high, back not so far. He's got upper thigh rotation. Knees are double jointed, go to about that far, and he's got a rocker, which is quite good actually, like it goes quite a way, and then feet go down that far and up that far. So let's get into the look of him. His face sculpt is really good. I mean, probably one of the best ones I've seen. Yeah, I mean, you've even got the detailing on here where his mouth's open. You've even got all that detail in here with the wrinkles in his face. Eyes are painted well, it's new for Hasbro. Hair texture's great. So yeah, he looks really good. And his other head, which I'll show you, is obviously it's on a ball joint, so you can pop it on and off. But yeah, really cool. It would be cool if you could have it without the tongue as well, but can't have everything. But it's definitely a really nice sculpt, and a really cool looking figure as well. Tongue is not really removable. It's like that's where it is. That's where it's going to stay. And fists are just painted in the same black as his other hands. So we'll move on to Agony. She's a really cool figure. Let me just put Venom back. Really cool figure. Her head, well, her hair I should say, hinders her balance a little bit, but I'll show you a way to get her in a different pose, where you can move the hair around her sort of thing to manage to get into this sort of pose. Is the one that worked without her falling over. So yeah, so what we'll do is she came with 2 fists, quite small, I mean just painted in the same pink as what she's painted in. It's a colourful figure as well, so that's nice. So let's just straighten her up, and then we'll go over the articulation and things. Right, so I think this figure is really nice. Sculpt is brilliant. Only thing really is the hair, but we'll go over that. So paint, I mean it's 2 colours, but looks really nice. A sculpt is alright. It's quite good actually, the sculpt, but definitely good if you need that a buck as well for a custom or something like that. Yeah. So we'll do up, it goes that far, down that far, back that far, forward that far. It's got a shoulder rotation, bicep rotation, double jointed elbows, go quite a way, so you can get it to like kind of hold her hair and stuff like that. That's really nice. And a wrist rotation and up and down hinge on there as well. Head wise, actually no, we'll do the head afterwards, I'll show you. Ab doesn't really bend much. She bends backwards quite a way, but forwards she doesn't go anywhere. Legs go up that high, back that far. She's got upper thigh rotation, double jointed knees, go quite a way, and her feet go down that far, up that far, and they're on a rocker as well. So let's get on to the hair. I mean, the hair's, it is what it is. It's very, very heavy for the figure. I mean, if you stand her, you kind of have to stand her leaning forward a little bit, because the hair does kind of tend to pull her back a little bit. So just be aware that when you're posing her, you kind of have to lean her forward as far as she'll kind of go, and then she should stand. But you can get her in to other poses. Her head can go down that far, and that's really far. Back that far. Now the hair will stop the head going back any further, but what you can do is hook the hair around her like that, and you can get higher up with a look. You can go even further. There you go. So you can kind of hook it around and have it in the pose that I just had her in at the start, where she's kind of crawling along the floor. So let's just put her back into that pose like that, like that. There we go. So overall, nice little pack. He needs additional stuff, but the other two are fine as they are. So yeah, definitely worth picking up. It's in new packaging, so it's plastic free, but it's a really nice paint details on this box as well. So if you're an inbox collector, kind of get it, I guess, if you like that. This one will be going in the bin, but it is a nice looking box, and the axe couldn't break it open because there's no sellotape. But I was told I could just smash the box open, but I thought it was such a nice box, I want to show it as well. So hope you've all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for photos at the end. So thank you and goodbye.